Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're Dos Cavazos, and today we are watching the 11th episode of Spy Family.
So last episode we met Bazooka Bill. We
Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, that was so. And then when he was like, "Daddy,"
I've been saying that to Casey all week. I'm like, "Daddy."
Oh my gosh, so funny.
His deep ass voice just cracked me up. I mean, seeing him initially, you know, when he grabbed the dodgeball, he was like, "Okay, Bill 6." And I was like, that was pretty funny. But then hearing the voice, that sold it for me. So in the last episode, it was heavily emphasized that whoever won the dodgeball tournament and was the MVP was going to get the Stella. This episode's called Stella, so maybe Anya will have her first opportunity to get one. It kind of seemed like Master Henderson was thinking about it because of how like she kind of worked with Damien during the game until they started fighting after the game. But during that match, I thought it was really interesting. Damien like saved Anya for at least a couple minutes until she ended up getting knocked out by Bill like a few minutes later. But I want to see their relationship develop. I want them to become friends. Obviously, Damien has a crush on her, but he doesn't really know how to say anything. And I kind of feel bad for Damien because in the last episode, we got a little bit more backstory that he has a lot to live up to with his brother, who seems like very accomplished, and obviously the father hasn't prioritized him. So obviously the father is who we're like after right now, or at least Twilight is. I want to eventually see him and like kind of see like how he does treat his kid. I know he's doing other crazy shit, but I want to see how he treats Damien. Alright, well if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out our Patreon if you want to see our full-length reactions to this series.
We also do have a second channel, Dos Cavazos IRL, where we do vlogs and other non-reaction content, and if you want to check out those videos, the link's down below.
Alright, let's jump into this episode. Her show. Her face.
She's stressed.
No, she got an F. Oh my gosh, there's 0.
Aww. Relatable, Anya. Isn't it still an F?
You're just trying to like... Trying to use that to like... It's like the word when they like teach kids by trying to relate with them and whatnot. Yeah, with something they like. When I was being tutored as a kid, they tried to do it with Pokemon.
Didn't you get mad because the person...
Yeah, because she said, would you pick up... she picked up a Mewtwo card and was like, would you put this in your pocket if you ran into it in the wild? I was like, Mewtwo is 6 feet tall. How would I do that? No.
Poor little baby! Hold her, pick her up! We can't let Anya cry.
How? Community service, okay. Did he or did she break that? Aww. She can't even clean. Oh, she's reading manga? It's a pug!
Oh, it's like a detective pug.
Oh my gosh. She has to be good at something.
You need more training for that.
The operating room?
Look at her go. Oh! She's like not happy.
Oh my gosh. She's
poor little
defeated.
Anya.
Should she be a swimmer? She pointed out the pool. Rescue him. Oh. She's got to hear his thoughts or something, right? Yes, go! Save a life! Get a Stella.
Poor kid. Nobody noticed.
He almost gave it away.
That was her like strategy to get him to go to the pool. Aw, pay attention to your kid that you're with. That's sad that he's in there and nobody notices. Oh my gosh.
Can you swim? Hopefully.
Oh, Anya! Oh! Jeez. Oh, that poor kid!
Oh.
But you're so small.
Is that Loid? Yeah. Aw. He tried so hard.
Mm-hmm. Anya. She just jumped right in with no regard for her own safety. She's a little hero. Oh, poor Ken!
I thought he was gonna die.
I know!
And there was like nothing he could do.
Most people drown without, like, people noticing. Yeah. Yeah. You could drown in, like, this much water.
Does it mean she's getting one? Oh, there we go. It's like collecting badges from the Pokemon gyms.
It's cool that you can get it for, like, outside school stuff.
Look at her face.
Don't let it get to your head, Anya.
It's too close to Twilight. I'm more like he's gonna be resentful. The voice. The world peace.
And he's just jealous. Perfect.
You get 7 more.
Oh, she was waiting for her to say Starlight Anya. She got a Stella and y'all didn't.
How did she show you off? It's just like on her person.
You're not supposed to wear it? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. How else are you supposed to stun on people?
Oh, what the heck?
Which is not what she was expecting.
Haters gonna hate no matter what.
Oh, what are you gonna say, Damien? Don't say it. Oh. There you go.
He kind of stood up for her in a little roundabout way. She just keeps thinking of ways and trying to be friends.
That face is absolutely hilarious.
Ripped.
Oh my gosh! Get a pug. She's like thinking about the possibilities. Just for the dog. Oh my gosh. The heck? Okay, so this is gonna be their dog. Obviously. He's like looking up the breeze. He looks very weak.
So Sometimes you don't choose the dog, it chooses you.
Yeah. Okay, so this episode, Anya got her Stella, she saved a life, and it looks like she's getting a dog.
Yeah, she used her powers for good, which I think she could be using her powers for good too as she gets older.
Yeah, once she realizes like the extent of them and like what they could actually do for other people, but I feel like this was a good starting step for her. Now, I'm assuming that dog that we saw in the kennel with like the white fur looks maybe older, more mature. There's something about that dog, obviously they emphasize, so I'm assuming that's going to be their dog, but it kind of looked like it saw like the family. Is this dog going to have powers too? I mean, everyone's got something with the family. We got a spy, we got an assassin, we have a telepath. What ability does the dog have? I just have to assume that's probably going to be the case. I feel like it just add another fun dynamic into this. And, you know, things didn't necessarily go the way Anya wanted them to. She keeps envisioning all these things playing out in her head. Like, oh, this is going to prove to be the leading factor to world peace in her mind. I don't know if the dog is going to do anything towards Damien. Obviously, I think he has a dog because I think that was like her thinking about like, I think his name was Max and his dog. But he did stand up for her in this episode to a degree. I mean, it wasn't like overtly like, hey, don't say that about her. It was more like, well, you think our school would make a mistake? We'll transfer if you think that. But there's still a part of me that, you know, feels that, you know, that's coming from somewhere. Obviously, he is a little bit jealous because of his own motivations and like, you know, his want and desire to like live up to his brother's standards, and then I think just be recognized by his father as well. But I want to see how that's going to end up developing. They talked about the possibility like, oh, we're going to stage some more events. Like, are you just going to save somebody every week? Yeah. Now, mind you, Anya probably has the capability to be able to hear things like that and be able to execute on that. But I feel like she almost gave herself away to Twilight there. I feel like it's a matter of time before she slips up, or maybe she just goes outright and tells him at some point. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, but I feel like at some point in time, the family's going to learn the dynamics, and we'll see how it plays out after that.
Alright, well thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for our future videos.
And also head over to our Patreon if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this series. We upload them over there. The link's down in the description below.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.